Ex-wife lost everything. She wants me back. I got my ex-wife a massage for her birthday, and she slept with and continued an affair with her masseuse. I couldn't believe it. I thought I was doing something nice for my wife, and when setting up the massage, I requested a female for her, not the guy they gave her. Take a listen to this story because I actually sued the massage parlor. True story. I hope you find this email and share it with your listeners. Men, don't be like me and send your wife to a massage parlor. She may just cheat on you. In all 17 years, I never once cheated on my wife. I didn't need to or have any desire to do so. But finding out about her affair made me wonder how often she has cheated on me. I'm sure this was not the first time, just the first time she's gotten caught. So, like I said, the ex-wife and I had been married for 17 years. One child, a 19-year-old boy today. My ex-wife and I both worked during our marriage. Made about the same amount in salary. Never heard any complaints about her having to work. She seemed to love her job. We sold our home when the boy graduated high school and went off to college. I currently still live in the 2-bedroom condo we began renting after our son left. My ex-wife is currently homeless, not living on the street homeless, but jumping from couch to couch and still begging me to come back home. As soon as our son graduated high school and took off for college, that's when my ex-wife really started to complain a lot. She told me how we never do anything anymore. And I stopped years ago, and I'm not as affectionate as I used to be. Why don't I send her off to get her hair beautified or nails done? Things that I used to do when we first got together. And I can admit, she's absolutely right. All of that stuff. All the time. Massages, all that. This actually makes me wonder if she was cheating on me back then with the masseuse. The complaining got worse and worse. I started sending her off to get her nails done and her hair done. That wasn't enough, so we started going to fancy dinners, and I was more romantic and more intimate. That wasn't enough. We went on a trip. That wasn't enough. Now, during the time of these things, they were enough. Oh, baby, you're just like how you used to be. I love it. I love it. And I remained consistent at least with the hair and nails and being intimate, more passionate with intimacy. But it became not enough after it was done. She just wanted more and more. It's like it never stopped. I came up with the bright idea to send her to get a massage. Like I used to. This was not just a one-time thing. This was going to be once a week for an entire month. Warm stones, everything. The whole 9 yards. I rolled out the red carpet. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to act like I didn't love my wife. It was my freaking wife. I'll simp for my wife, whatever you want to call it. It's my wife. I saw a video the other day where a guy was saying it's soft for caring for your wife. What kind of weirdo crap is going on these days? It's your freaking wife. You're supposed to do these things. Just like a wife, she should care for you too as a man, her husband. I don't understand today. I really don't. And I know some would say, but you're stupid because you cared for her and look how she repaid you. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be completely honest with your listeners. True story, a lot of men today are just soft. Look, take a look at my situation. I married all these years and I caught my wife cheating at the end of 17 years. We have a son together. She may have cheated on me before. Am I sitting here crying, whining? No. I'm just simply telling you guys my story and I just want to share it. I find it interesting that my wife is trying to come back. I found several stories on your channel, True Story, about how women coming back after cheating or leaving their husbands. I thought, hey, I should share my story. But am I hurt at all? Not at all. I am one of the happiest men in the world. I still have my career. My son still loves me. I'm alive. It's really not that big of a deal. Not worth crying about. Not saying that your listeners are crying. I just noticed that a lot of people listen to stories and hear people's horror stories and they live in fear. It's really not as bad as you guys make it out to be. I don't see that in the comments here that I've looked at, but on some podcasts, I literally just hear whining. Look, people lie. People are dishonest. People are going to cheat. It is what it is. But anyway, this massage was every week for a month. She was very excited about it, so I specifically chose a female to be my wife's masseuse for every session. I signed up online. I even had the paperwork. This is what helped me. It's so funny too. I had screenshots of the webpage, so when I was in the process of suing this company, they tried to add this later on their website. A caption that said, "We can't promise certain genders as your masseuse, but we can only guarantee the such and such whatever. I had screenshots, and they were dated because this is just who I am. I was looking for different massage parlors, and I was saving a lot of information and things that I found on the website. Luckily, I captured that. My lawyer is the one who was asking if I'd happened to do so. He was so good. He helped me out tremendously. So during this time, my wife is getting massages, and I noticed after the first time she got the massage, she came home extremely happy. Just never seen her like that, ever. She cooked this full course meal. She's just smiling the whole time, and I'm thinking, wow, all it took was a freaking massage? I enjoyed the food. We made love, drank wine. It was amazing. For the next massage session, all she could talk about was getting the massage. That's it. Every day, multiple times a day. I'm so looking forward to my massage. Oh, I want this massage so bad. I need it. I said, okay, maybe I'll do more for you. Only if you're good. This entire time, my wife's libido was through the roof. Almost every night. And leading up to the next time she had a massage, she came home happy again. This time I suggested, maybe I should join you. Maybe I'd like a massage also. She quickly said, no, why do you want to come with me? This is my escape. Why would you do this to me? I said, okay, I'm sorry. Gosh, I just wanted some of what you were getting, not knowing what I was asking when I said that. She goes again after the massage session for a month ended. She started going out for brunch quite often, sometimes leaving early in the morning. This time I just started getting suspicious. I just had a gut feeling, so I had to ask her, who are you going to brunch with? She'd say, I'm going by myself. I can't have brunch by myself. I enjoy doing things alone. Why do we have to smother each other? We've been married all these years. Don't you just want to go out and do your own thing? I said, but we've done that. We've always done that. We have our own friends. I don't understand now. It just seems different. She told me I was being paranoid and I needed to chill out. She continued to go out until I decided to follow her one morning. I pretended like I was asleep. When she got up, she took a shower, got all dressed up and dolled up, and was going to have brunch in her mimosas. I didn't change clothes. I just had my pajamas on. I followed out after her, and I feared I wasn't going to catch her, but when I started pulling down the street, she was just turning, and I saw that she had turned and made a right, so I followed her. Made sure I was a couple cars behind. Indeed, she was going to this place where they serve brunch. They're known for brunch, and they are known for their mimosas. She parks, she gets out of her car, and I can see her quite clearly. Some young muscular guy approaches my wife. Who the heck is this guy? He hugs her and kisses her on the lips. I couldn't believe it. My wife of all these years is cheating on me. I let them go inside and I sit in the car and I just wait, wondering what I should do. Should I go inside? Should I call my wife? Would she even answer? I decided to go in. I'm greeted by the person up front and I told the lady my wife is in here with another man. I believe she's having an affair. I describe my wife. The lady looks back and where she was looking towards, I see my wife sitting with the younger guy. I start to charge over and I get to the table. I ask my wife, who the heck is this? My wife is shocked out of her mind. The young guy just looking at me, eyes wide open. Sir, how are you? How are you, sir? I said, do you know this is my wife you're having an affair with? The young guy says, I had no idea, sir. She was married. I didn't know that. Man, I'm so sorry. We met at the massage parlor. I was her masseuse. She told me that she found me attractive and we should hang out. I had no idea she was married, sir. She never said anything about her being married. I assumed she was a single woman. I'm so sorry. The younger guy slipped out of the booth and he took off. Just like that, I sat down in my pajamas and I talked to my ex-wife. I said, so you're cheating on me with the masseuse from the massage parlor. What, did you see a guy just standing there and decided, hey, I want him instead of the female that you were supposed to have? My ex-wife says, no, he was the guy that greeted me and said he was going to be my masseuse for the day. The first day I was asking if he could be my masseuse the entire time, and he made sure that he would be, even though he wasn't scheduled to. I strategically chose a female to massage you, I told my wife. Why did they give you a male? My wife says she has no idea. That's who was there that day, and that's who gave her the massage. I said, what else did he give you? And don't lie to me. My wife then says, well, we made love in the room. And I did ask him for it. Honey, it's not entirely my fault. You've been neglecting me all these years, and I just felt unloved, and I don't know. I'm sorry. It just happened. I said, so the day you went and got the massage is the day you started sleeping with him, and you slept with him ever since? She said, yes, and sometimes more than once a week. I get up, I leave, and I drive back home. I found a lawyer immediately. I was going to divorce this woman. I did all of this for her because she was complaining, and this is how she repaid me? It just goes to show all the complaining was just her fighting the urge to cheat. I give her everything she's asking for, and she gets to the end and says, screw it. I might as well just cheat because that's what I ultimately want to do. And that's what she did. Don't worry, guys. I don't feel bad right now. It happened. It is what it is. I'm not butthurt. But my wife, she's got nothing. But for some reason, she went on a big spending spree after our divorce. I guess trying to make herself feel good. She went shopping, buying all these fancy clothes and all these things and just running up credit cards to the point where she's buried in debt. Credit card debt, consumer debt. It's ridiculous. Her credit is so bad. She can't even rent an apartment. She crashes on family members' couches. She was kicked out of her cousin's place. Apparently, her cousin said that she doesn't want another woman around her husband. I thought that was funny. I don't know if my ex-wife tried to make advances toward that man or what, but she got kicked out. So I ended up suing that massage parlor. They were the cause of my divorce. I sent my wife there to get a massage, and their worker was screwing my wife and ruined my marriage. They fought, and it was a hard fight. But in the end, I got a settlement. Nice little settlement. Nothing huge, nothing life-changing, but it was enough to make them want to switch things around on their website for their company. So now that massage parlor has fine detail on the website that masseuses are subject to change. We can't guarantee a specific gender. We only guarantee quality service. Yeah, I'm sure. True story. I hope you find my story worth reading. Keep up the good work.